has walked up here or climbed up here. Is there anything Mr. Silver Saito, aka Kada Fukumoto, aka Lady Killer, aka the one who has more wins over Liam?
That's true, that's true.
AKA Mr. Sweetfella.
You gonna continue?
Mr. Monsterfucker.
At all?
AKA still has a few more monster girls to bang.
All of them ontologically evil.
including Liam's mom.
Yeah. What?
I'm kidding. I'll just add like little key words to make sure Joseph's paying attention. Like it'll be in the middle of the conversation, be like Chakra Martin.
It's like jingle.
Meditation.
Understandable.
But this time he's half sensing his surroundings. Just so if someone approaches, he's gonna instinctively hit them in the face because he assumes that Liam is gonna do the same thing again. And yeah.
Very well. As you begin to relax and meditate, you let the nighttime air and stars, you kind of align yourself with the positioning of the stars and you meditate. What is Haruna doing? But Haruna, what are your opening words to suss out Sukuna here?
Despite sharing the same vessel, I suppose we never talked to each other.
After a moment, you hear, "Talking? Nah, I don't see the reason, Haruno."
Is it not better to know each other since we are... since you are being dragged across with me?
Maybe. But it's been entertaining watching you from afar.
Well, I suppose you have something to do. I heard tidbits about your tales.
All of them probably true. Maybe some of them are false. I can't say. But one thing is for certain. I gotta kill Glynn myself.
He's kind of like surprised by that statement. Has he wronged you?
He's wronged me, and more.
Well, despite our differences, I suppose we do have a common enemy.
We have a similar foe. And I'm willing to help you out, as long as, you help me scratch my back as well.
How so?
You'll see. I'll tell you again another time. You have to get stronger, don't you? I don't want you dying again. The last thing I want to get stuck in is a hollowed vessel.
Haruna kind of like contemplates for a moment. In one hand, he's considering that Sukuna is the reason he's in this mess in the first place, but at the same time, he's a kind of a victim in this current predicament as much as he is. I relied on your power once and it led me to ruin. But I suppose in the circumstances, you are as much of a victim of fate as I am. For as long as you do not take any innocent life, I am willing to cooperate with you.
No more innocent lives, you say? Sounds easy enough. But just know, my mercy is thin. If I see an opportunity, I will take it.
Every time.
But I'll hear you out, Haruna, because you've been boring for the rest of this venture, but maybe if we're on the same page, things could get interesting. And I do yearn to return to my rightful position of power. So yes, let's strike up this agreement. Put her there, partner. And you see like a void entity kind of like a void smoke hand billow from your chest and just kind of turns around for a handshake.
Damn, my goat.
Harna will like internally offer up a praise to Tsukiyomi and just ask him to grant him willpower to tame Sukuna essentially.
You're trying to tame Sukuna?
For a handshake.
Very well, you grasp the void. It doesn't sting you, it doesn't hurt you, despite this being quite literally anti-life energy. Will you shake? You ask for your patron deity for protection and willpower. And as the waxing crescent looms ahead, you do feel a bit of reassurance, a bit of guidance and strength from your patron deity, even from afar. And even with a little bit of power taken, still granting you a power here. As the void arm will recede back into your body, into your soul. You hear Sukuna say, "Excellent. Now, it's time you get some rest. I can't have my vessel be tired and drowsy."
With that, Arno's gonna stand up and make his way to the camp.
Kinda fell asleep, brother. You fell full asleep. You see Zapakna from down here, kinda urging you to get up, get ready to eat breakfast. And with that, as you guys are beginning to assemble your meals, thanks to Kenshi, I will go ahead and reiterate what Nazir would tell you, which is to say, the plan of action, unless you guys disagree and have another course you would take, it is to go to the Magma Dragon's lair on Kalani Island, which would require Zapakna to take you all across. Once you arrive on Kalani Island, the idea is to go to Rukia's name of the Magma Dragon. Or is there anything else you guys wanted to do before you arrive there?
Let me look at the quest log.
Spend a majority of your time researching and casting divination spells.
Oh, I don't mind that.
Very well. This is a very peculiar path we are following. But it is nothing out of the ordinary for someone yourself who is a worshipper of Esset. That being said, I am more than happy to help you.
Oh, well, thank you, Saint Nazir. You've been nothing but kind to me and everyone else thus far.
It's true.
Don't doubt it.
And I look forward to the next time I have to pull you all out in a precarious situation.
I apologize for that again yesterday. I misread the situation completely.
Indeed, you almost all...
Yeah. She's gonna kind of look down.
Nazir will hit you with the Tav, hands on the hips idle pose. You cannot just simply threaten them. You cannot simply... Perhaps enter a game of ego with people whose positions of power are far above yours. Trust me. I was a hermit once. I would know. Everyone would look down upon me too. Still does, even as I am a saint.
Well, you are pretty short.
I'm 5'9". That's the average height, Surura. Wallahi, you're so done. Okay, go eat your breakfast.
I'm gonna. I thought he was shorter, Percy. I didn't read his Legend Keeper.
now you just insulted him.
He's walking away.
How do you? He said like 50 times he's 5'9".
Dude, you're role-playing a woman so real right now.
Yeah, you are a woman, man. That shit is the most.
Thank you, Zane. She's gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, and begin eating the bowl of whatever the fuck he made.
Probably some like morning stew.
Morning stew.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do before we exit out of camp?
You know, I would have unironically approached Kenshi at this point for something, but
Hunter is
unfortunately standing around somewhere.
he's idle position somewhere.
Hi.
Yeah, you
That's
can do other activities.
That's the only thing I know about National Guard work is standing around, and I don't know anything else.
It's standing around and using like equipment that they don't want to use. Because if you thought the U.S. Army funded well, let me tell you, the National Guard is not. The one half of the Harukuno ship here. Zane's over here, who you don't have to kill yet.
True.
Ronan Redwall, everyone's favorite NPC, you can talk to him as well.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna speak with Zane whenever Sarnai's done.
Very well.
Standing in queue for this.
Very well. I'll say Zane's gonna go. He's gonna say, "Sure, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go wash a bit of my old clothes here, if you don't mind."
Do you want me to help with that?
No, I'll be right. I'll talk to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Then he'll give you a kiss on the lips.
Fool that he is.
No.
No.
Will Clayton / Sharuna survive this encounter? We'll find out. Yeah, you see a number of tattoos that adorn Zane's body as well. A number of them seemingly religious, a number of them more occult. Perhaps a little dubious with the occult side, but otherwise, the rest of his body appears to be. You see various parts of his skin that have been damaged or scarred. This does look like an individual who has taken his fair share of either defeats or beatings, and it definitely does match the description of what is someone who is very ostensibly a mercenary. People who fight for money. Now, whether or not that's a righteous cause to be a mercenary is not an Argonaut where he is actively fighting for, or he was actively fighting for a righteous cause. Now, this one was more of a... At that point, you're no longer really... You have to think with your own certain level of charisma when it comes to that sort of stuff. No, I'm not saying you gotta lick boot or kiss ass, but you gotta... Unfortunately, you gotta know what your role is before you even enter the courtroom. Or the royal court, or whatever the situation may be. See, no, I've got royal blood in me, but I'm a black sheep. And so, my word's not gonna mean as much as, let's say, Zara, who is our family darling, or Zoe, who is our resident powerful psychic. We gotta intuit some things. You gotta read the room, and most certainly, you gotta know who you're talking to. If you don't know who you're talking to, you're always at a disadvantage.
Worth protecting his sister. That she's worth to be with us. And I have to play these social games to do that. It's just not good at it, and it's frustrating. It's why I didn't escape the temple any earlier. Everyone was a part of the world, same as I was. It felt so alien to have someone elevate themselves and put me down.
I ain't gonna pretend that I'm in the same position as you. Act like I'm some guru, but the way the world is right now, we have to play the game as is. We can't really... what are the words my father would say? You can't deconstruct a system without understanding its foundation and its fun points. I'm not saying you gotta dress yourself up and start acting like a nobleman gods now, but I am saying you gotta know how this shit works, so then you can destroy it properly.
Liam will, by this point, finish up. He'll hand the soap back, and then dry out his gi with some light use of kineticism.
A little bit of warm, warm air.
Yeah, creating
We said
warm
no,
air.
of course, but
Useful.
wanted to let you know.
Thank you. See.
Of course, man. We're all in part of the same journey here, trying to make the ride less bumpy, you know.
Indeed. Well, I thank you for your wisdom, though you may not believe you have it. It has helped me.
Ah, come on, man. You're just making me sound like I'm 40. I'm only 23.
Different life experience still. Can't say I've lived all my youth on the streets. I ran away from home a couple times, but it's not the same. Not as you have lived, for sure.
But I can't understand getting away from family. My sympathies with you.
That we are too all. Be well.
Don't exist in real life, but like, you know, it's a good measurement to kind of understand the relationship between people and nature, you know.
Looks like you're just stuffing them in those tiny balls, though.
Yeah, no, I'm enslaving them to make them fight other creatures. It's actually not a really good one-to-one to real life, unless we're talking about cockfighting.
Cockfighting?
Oh yeah, that's like when people like pit chickens, like roosters, against each other.
Oh,
It's really bad.
Why would they do such a thing?
Oh, for entertainment. It's also part of gambling. It's like an addictive thing. Don't ever get addicted to gambling, Saruna.
I don't think I could really see myself ever getting into that sort of thing.
In fact, don't even touch modern video games, because they're like full of microtransactions and gambling mechanics. You want to avoid all that.
I never really played a video game before.
To let you know, I'm here to back you up.
Okay.
That like you're like
Your
really
word for
strong
it.
and really wise, and like I've seen you and Zara train, and it's really cool.
Oh, I'm flattered, Ronan. I guess thank you for saying that.
Yeah, and like you guys are gonna do cool things. At least that's what Nazir keeps hyping about.
Well, if everything goes well today, and the following days, taking down Countess Miwa will be certainly a cool thing to say that we've done in liberating Aohana.
Yeah, that'll show your brother. It'll make it very clear that like, you know, you're your own person now, and not just like someone he can control in the palace.
I'm hoping he can see it like that. I did want to ask you though, Ronan. I could try and talk to Zayd to see if he could be a bit more, I guess, gentle when trying to.
Yeah, you should do that. Also tell Liam and Kaida that, because like Kaida doesn't even want to talk to me anymore, and like it's pretty uncool of him, and like Liam and him have hurt me physically in the past, so you should talk to them too. You know, youngins shouldn't treat their elders like that.
No, they shouldn't. And I guess my apologies. I sometimes forget that you're as old as you are.
Yeah.
You have a youthful heart, as they say.
Yeah. And listen, I'm trying to make the most I can with my flesh warp life.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing good with us. Despite you, worshiping the crawling chaos from time to time.
Yeah, praise be. Instead of how much I did before. And I'm trying to do that. I don't pray to him as often as I used to.
Well, who do you pray to instead, then, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm still trying to figure that out, actually.
Well, the next time we have a chance to speak, Ronan, I could tell you what I know about Lady Esset.
Yeah, you know, she's pretty hot.
Well, looks aside, you might find some sort of faith and belief in her.
You know, I can get down with
like a
worshipping a
Zaha.
hot goddess.
Don't look at it as if it's a means of attractiveness, Ronan.
I mean, have you seen her hips?
I have seen many depictions of Lady Isis, yes.
Yeah, and she's got like a big set of honkers too.
I know what you're saying, Ronan, but she's much more than just her looks. Like your wife, right?
Yeah. I miss my wife.
I know you do, and so Serena will open her arms for a hug.
He will embrace for the hug.
I kind of hug him, kind of rub his head a bit, and say, but the next time we have some downtime, I'll happily teach you what I know about Lady Isis, if you would choose to devote some of your time to her.
Yeah, of course. Zane said that, like, you know, I told him that, like, you know, I was the one who encouraged him to go talk to you.
You were?
Yeah, no, he just kept, like, he was like so shy and giddy looking at you from afar. I was like, bro, you gotta go talk to her. You can't just be like, I fucking her, you know?
That's quite the contrast from how he poses himself.
Oh, yeah. You know, that guy's good news, great news. I look forward to seeing more updates. I trust you, Harano. You are a strong and resilient man. You have been placed in some burdensome situations. Your very condition is very troublesome and difficult, but you are making the best of it. You are truly the strongest of will out of anyone here. I am here to support you in whatever way I can.
In return, I hope I can support everybody else.
It is more than enough what you are doing. But I will continue to look out for more information regarding your wife. It is precarious what's happening out there. I cannot tell if she's here in Panem or if she's here in Yamato. But regardless, is there anything else I can do to help you, friend? So, as you all bid Zipakna farewell, as he stays behind on the island, the western edge, the eastern edge of the island, to act as the ferryman and also to help the prisoners. Ironic, because he was one of the prison guards, and now, due to circumstances and decisions that you guys have made, he has now joined the ex-prisoners and helping them towards the steps. This is the prison. These are the ex-prisoners that Ishido and Nanba are helping to lead. As there are different prisoners from the different parts of the island I've yet to decide. But he's going to help them out in the meantime. As you guys make your way
a
over
little
to
bit more humid.
the air itself feels a bit more dense. What the result of this is, you don't know, or you don't know what the origin of what this could be. But you get the feeling it could be something connected to the magma dragon somewhere on the island. And as you continue your approach, you notice that little animals or little creatures and critters are scattering about. They are getting more sparse as you continue on. Likely the result of perhaps people over-hunting or these creatures simply avoiding the area. You do continue to see these odd statues, these odd carved constructs scattered about. But as you head along the coastline of the southern edge, Nazir, Zane, and Ronan will post up, and they will all turn their attention to you as you guys have spent that time traveling. But I will let you know, I do not think Zane or Ron are going to hold back against the salamanders or the Aesers. If you see any scamps, if you see any other sort of creatures, you can knock them out if you wish to. But I will not judge you too harshly if you choose to eliminate them. They have actively sided with the Shizuno Ikari and Glynn's forces. And as far as I understand from the tales on the island, they have betrayed their Lady Rukia, and, as I understand it, treason in Yamato is dealt with quite harshly. But, again, I leave it up to your own judgment, whether or not you wish to enact mercy, or a bit of retribution. I put it in your hands. I am simply giving you the words of encouragement and layout of the situation. And so, Nazir pulls out his whip claw. Zane has his flick mace, and Ronan has his spear and shield, as well as axe. And you guys, they will run out. And
that is the first time I hear Nazir actually fight. That's insane.
And yeah, you can see after a couple of minutes, a bolt of fire is thrown. Weapons are unleashed, spells are being cast, and you can see the fight slowly make their way over beyond the entrance. You have one chance to go, and this is the moment. Do you go?
We fly right in.
Alright, I'm hearing no take-backsies, so you guys are running right inside the cave entrance.
He's gonna go
Of course it
bald.
would happen to me.
I could too
Oh,
short.
okay.
We gotta go bald.
I like how Percy announces it so happily, like, yeah, that's what you mean.
For the scale, for the
High
fire
fives in
scale.
the locker room.
With the threat level of low, what are you guys doing? What's hard to do?
Yorin Dinkai.
I'm gonna smack this fire method.
No way.
I can't use Psychical Legion because I didn't use this. Wait, I used a spell. Never mind.
Oh,
No way.
Are cantrips counted as spells?
Yes.
Discuss.
Should be yes.
Yeah.
well, they are a magical spell.
Give me your soul.
What the fuck?
Cantrips use the cast spell action, so they're counted as spells. Yes.
So yeah, Harno just it's soul.
Yummers.
Yummers.
I'm gonna be here.
That will hit because it's off guard.
Wait, is this an undead creature?
No.
It is an elemental.
Ugh!
It is a creature called the Fire Scamp. It is on the precipice.
Yeah, Surin's gonna activate this spell and kind of like, as if she's gliding on water, and just to smack this thing up like an uppercut.
Just, you can hear an audible crack as you deliver this attack.
There you go, that's my turn.
Silver Saito, your shield is expired.
Is Liam a pussy?
What? He's
I'm just
getting
asking.
jumped.
Is Liam a pussy? I'm asking this bootleg specifically.
He ain't no bitch.
You know
You
what to
ain't
do.
no
Barely
bitch?
take damage.
Yeah, hollow purple him.
That's what I'm thinking. You said they're fucking weak to bludgeoning? Who's weak to... So we'll bring out the scamps with a gun.
That's just
A scamp
the
with
name.
a
That's just the
fucking
name of the
revolver.
monster. It's just a scamp with the gun.
Yeah.
Bring a scamp who's a Solarian.
It just has that fucking high, like it's the same scamp, but the only difference is if it shoots, it does like critical damage guaranteed, and it kills you.
What's
I'm gonna stab this.
Don't do it on me. Do it on someone
my
else
God.
though. Like don't do it on me though. Just do it on like Liam.
Oh my god.
I think it's dead.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god.
Did you know scamps can die?
Oh,
No!
No.
Well,
welcome back.
The
Noth.
polar
It's
the
okay.
polar opposite. From a
Sure, how do you
19 to
drop
a
it?
1.
5, 10. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna. I'm gonna smack it. Ugh.
That will hit. How do you take the life of this creature?
I'll just do this thing where Saruna kind of like skates around Haruno with the water, with her from her water apparition. She will again kind of like golf swing its upper jaw.
You hear an audible crack before the creature drops, and you see the jaw kind of flimsily swinging back and forth.
So it was 25-30, flat-footed.
All right.
Yeah, we got the Congo line going on, and I'm gonna go for another strike of the staff.
Go ahead. Incredible work.
Oh my.
I'm
Silver
getting out of the way now.
Saito.
How do you job at this?
That's the wrong ability.
That's how.
That will hit.
If Psychic fucking Unleash doesn't kill this, I'm thinking this game is trash. There we go.
And
I was gonna fucking complain.
We did it, guys! We did it!
yeah, Saito, as you throw the bits of shard rocks at the last of this last fire scamp, it perishes under your power.
The +2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 2 from safe passage.
Fucking prick.
Oh no, bros. Oh no, bros. Not the AirPods. Who are you praying to? Who are you praying to? Who's your
I
patron
want to
deity?
insult. I want to insult God himself.
go
I will
ahead,
reroll
roll
with the hero point.
Insult to God, reroll.
It's poetry, honestly. It's.
I mean, really. I
You
mean,
know-
really. You insulted.
You insulted God. I was waiting for the natural one.
Oh my.
You are not Atreus.
I'm going
Dude. Oh
back to
my
the party. I think I'm not. I think today's just not my day.
God.
Tell me what happens.
How can you lock it in the insult to God?
A second rate heal for today.
You're not talking, Sean.
Urban restaurant.
Well, like, I am out of it, but just don't use my sheep, please.
But you said you were leaving it. Honestly, I don't. I take.
No, you said what if
word for
if he leaves?
No, I did say I'm gonna leave, but I'll
You'll let us know.
if I gotta leave for real, I'll type it in chat.
Very well. So as you all begin to approach,
Don't use the sheet otherwise.
you do see a barrier here, and you see another open gap over here.
What kind of barrier is it?
It looks.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is it magical in nature?
Not night fish.
It looks as though it looks as though there is a fiery gate. It is magical in nature. It is arcane, and the fire itself looks similar to the fire
magic,
that
you
Liam
can dispel
wields. But this looks like it requires either someone
Yeah.
proficient in fire kineticism, or someone with a powerful psyche to try to disable it.
So it has both psychic energy and fire energy. Is that
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, hold on, Liam.
Dude, I'm about to fist this thing.
Wait, this thing has. I'm gonna approach Liam and I'm gonna like I don't know, put my hand on his shoulder. Wait, this thing has a little bit of psychic aura around it and fire, obviously, but it's off.
Yeah. Well, I'm planning on opening it.
Sure, you can make it.
Yeah. Watch this. And Liam will.
I'm gonna back off and,
generate fire.
As you are attempting to do so,
Actually, 4 times. And this time, you know, a lot of people talk. I've heard a lot of talk in recent times about the spill cup thing, and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling some exuding energy. How about I
try using that one. And I shoot a concussive blast like fucking Cyclops so fucking hard that it practically, when it hits the Scorpion, it hits the wall and it compresses him. It just squishes him like flat, and I'm pushed back like 5 feet.
As you unleash this powerful blast, destroying this creature after trying to get up from Sarita's command and the attacks Liam and Haruno have inflicted upon it, the creature is squished into the wall and falls limp. And part of it,
if you want to describe it, or it's like prismatic, psychic, like energy.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, just like that.
As soon as sees what happens, kind of instantly kind of like backs away, looks at the Scorpion, looks to you, Kaida, and say, oh my god, Kaida, that was an incredible spell.
Indeed,
I've seen you use that spell a handful of times, but I really think you mastered the way how it works.
No, I just thought, I'm feeling a little bit more energy than usual, and what if I used it, and that's the consequences of it.
Oh,
That's great at all.
Either way, good job.
Wait, it's
Liam, how's that door look? Or the
I don't know.
barrier?
This fiery sigil, and as you're navigating with your own channeled fire through it, it's almost as if you're unlocking different gateways across the sigil. And after a few moments, the sigil will dissipate, opening you the entrance to a unconscious and chained magma dragon.
Has it been a minute?
It has been a minute, I would say.
Yeah, remove that fucking shit.
How is it chained up?
There are chains from here and here. One across its neck and one across its leg.
Is it unconscious?
It is unconscious.
can you check if there are any magical traps or the like?
I can check. Let's see. Well, I need to make
Kaida's looking fucking terrified, and he's gonna like backsmack fucking Liam's head.
Ugh!
I don't
want. You don't have any experience with dragons?
I don't want to become fucking steak. Imagine waking it up and fucking getting it pissed off.
I'm pretty sure it's chained up for a reason. It can't do much.
Well, he still has a breath attack, doesn't he? That's
Listen,
a fucking
you're
iconic
you're
dragon
shouting.
thing.
Listen,
Um,
shouting is gonna wake it.
kinda. You've attempted it before. I think you have a scroll of it. Could you try to talk with it while it's unconscious?
Yeah. I still have a final one. Dream message one more time. Just need a. So,
And Liam,
Percy.
you should probably let others know before you do something like that.
Ah, come on. It's asleep.
What if it woke up and ate Kaida?
So,
Ah, well.
closer the better.
Okay.
Who's the psyche here? Who can connect their mind with people?
He's already walked away, Kaida.
I'll wait out here.
And now I'm
we
concerned.
we can wait outside if you want to, or I mean, we can stay here with you.
You know, if he burns me, I prefer he only burn me and not you guys. So back off.
Okay.
I would prefer if it burned none of us. I'm staying.
Oh, Haruna, you probably do have a better connection to dragons. You might be able to help him. I'll stick back with Liam in case anything happens.
Yeah,
So,
Haruna, yeah, you try. I'm gonna grab him. And
I did
oh,
mention
yeah,
before,
yeah.
cloud dragons and magma dragons are pretty chill with each other.
I'm gonna
And he doesn't get.
gonna
He's
back
a
him
surprise.
and
Is
give it to
Haruna?
Liam.
Dream-wise, I guess I can just do anything. It's kind of like fucking.
Yes.
I guess I just float to him.
Yeah, the image of Mount Fuji is nothing like you've seen. It looks even bigger, and like the tip of it is like encased or like drenched in like magma.
So yeah, it's very different from what I'm seeing in real life because it is a dream at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I guess I realized for a second like, oh, I gotta climb that, and then I realized, wait a minute, this is a dream. I can do anything, and then I fly. I just fly
you
there.
snow clip towards the magma dragon.
And when I approach it, does he look? Does he halt me, like say anything before I say anything, or?
He just kind of looks at you, but isn't sure. Because of the nature of dreams, it's not quite sure what to make out of you.
And that's when I start speaking, because I have only a minute.
What do you say?
Right now. And the moment you realize this, you might wake up. The other thing I can ask for is, please do not incinerate me when I wake up. I am not hostile. I'm an ally, and that I conjure a replica. I try to replicate Haruno as much as possible. Maybe there's some oddities, but at the end of the day, it looks like a cloud dragon. I'm here with an ally as well, who can speak if you do not wish to speak with me specifically. Again, please do not incinerate me. Just wake up and we'll try to save you from this. And then I kindly wave it away, do a Yamatai bow, and I go backward. Gmod go backwards and then disappear.
And erratic behavior.
Yeah, but wouldn't that count? Also, getting saved as, oh god, he's a walker.
You will watch as the magma dragon kind of cranes its head and looks down at you and Haruno. Kind of shoots an inquisitive look at Haruno, and kind of with one talon beckons you to come closer, Kaido. With this, it's still chained up, so you hear the rattling of chains.
All right, chill. We're gonna get you out. We're gonna break those chains. But what is it? You need to say something?
You watch as the fire in its mouth dissipates, and it just kind of licks your face. It feels very warm and almost hot.
I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off so he can
Liam,
do
we should back up too, Liam.
that.
You hear
Big chunk.
All right, buddy. Oh god.
Oh wow.
and you watch as the magma dragon kind of stretches the wings, kind of blows, like it kind of like shoots, like kind of like moves its wings around, and you all feel like hot air. You thought the cave was already way too hot for your liking. At this point, all of you are sweating. This does not help it at all.
Hot ass, fuck yes. Room I'm in.
First of all, did we ever figure out if this is a guy or a girl?
I mean, you were told this is Rukia's cave. And
Hey,
Rukia
man.
is a
I
feminine name.
Yeah, I would.
Hey man, inspect it.
Kagutsuchi.
You could also.
Another person who speaks the tongue. Good. And
I would assume you have been imprisoned here by Lieutenant Barnigan.
yes, and you see the flaring of the fire start billowing across, forming across her scales.
Arno, what do you say?
In comments, Ruda will say to Kaida and Liam, it's okay, everything's okay. She's just reacting negatively to the name Glenn.
Glenn, I hate Glenn. She will stomp the ground.
I must kill Glenn O'Donovan.
Hearing that,
So true.
Kaida starts. You know what? He says he hears that, and he's gonna do that one fucking he's gonna start like looking down at the ground. He's like nodding his head like, nah, this ain't it.
This wretched resort village.
It's more of it's a simpler one. So we're planning an attack. The people in the village, good. They hate the Glen, right? But there's one we need taken down. We'll get into the details when we walk out of this place. Is that okay?
Very well. You've captured my attention, and I thank you again for freeing me. It is no small feat.
Let us travel to where? Actually, where would the point of rendezvous?
That would be back at Ishido's camp.
I'd love to also train with a magma dragon. As a fire kineticist, they say that one of the greatest achievements and
yes.
teachers
Just so we
is
can
one such as
get you
yours.
out of
Don't
the
worry, mortal. I have a beautiful guise. One that will charm any man.
Well,
And it's a
I
man.
don't doubt it.
And she'll turn to you, Liam. She goes, "So you're the one. You're the one that freed me with your fire kineticism. Interesting." She will lightly tickle your chin with her tongue. It's very hot.
In what way?
I leave the second
how does Liam
definition up to
interpret
you.
it?
Is Liam a freak?
Liam Dragon
Also, I
fucking
like-
Murata?
I like
Like
seeing
a
the,
dragon?
Like,
I like the tokens you have where like the token like the art like goes out of the token because I'm
Right now
looking at
it's
this. She
Poku
moves.
Saruna.
Yeah, I know she moved. I like to imagine she hits Saruna with her wing.
Could get clipped.
Would you prefer that? Like, so she turns around, she's like bumps Saruna in the face.
Hold on. Can you move?
Much to teach, which is why I would ask the tutor under you. Used to learn some moves, I suppose.
I would be honored to help you and the rest of you if it means the noble goal of eliminating Glyn O'Donegan and his wretched sort. And thank you again
That's
for
real.
freeing me. It is no small feat, and I will repay you 1,000-fold.
Even your dragon's horde? He says in jest.
My dragon's hoard has been unfortunately pilfered by the likes of Glyn O'Donegan. I hate him. and you feel the cave quaking a little.
Okay, let's get out of the cave first.
I would ask to fly
So-
south, but I fear
I don't know.
Liam into dragons. if I'm into anything, it is a great master of fire.
Uh-huh.
What is she doing? Oh my goodness.
I suppose she's very hungry.
I don't want to jump this again.
Rukia eating the scamps folk today. Do I have to suffer the skill check here again?
No, you're good this time.
Oh, inshallah.
I didn't trust you. I'm gonna jump down.
Weakness to fire, dumbass. Oh my god, bro.
Oh, I can actually see the map here now.
Family figure.
Hey, where's the dragon?
Here.
Oh, she's right in front of you. She's just swatched over to her humanoid form.
Hello.
How tall is she?
She's like 5'5". Or like
Jesus.
5'4".
Still taller than Lucia. Fuck.
Man, you.
Our
The size,
dragons-
size difference is insane.
Well, yeah, I'm a human now. You humans are also small.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna.
She looks up at. She says this, looking up at you with 6'2".
What was she? Yeah, what was she? What? And she says that I'm gonna look up and like. I suppose, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of attention.
Yeah. Also, does anyone not want this singing muse? Or like I said, we can just come back for it and maybe pick it up when we are on the way to do the attack.
Also, hey, isn't Zane and Nasir outside?
It's
fine.
They're with
Zane and who?
Roman too. Saint Nazir.
Oh, he's still around? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Still
he's
around?
he's the one that I don't know, I guess got our group together to begin with.
I'll have
He
to-
also.
How far back do you know him?
Now we go way back.
Why does
Nazir?
everyone say that?
Well, you gotta thank him. We gotta thank him because this thing happened because of him. Yeah, let's go. Wait.
Oh, I got Kenshi.
Oh, darkness.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Intro of darkness, then redness,
Liam.
and whiteness.
Liam, can you like?
It's good to see you again. And she runs up to give Nazir a hug. And it's very wholesome. And then she suplexes Nazir. As Nazir's flat-lining on the ground, she goes, "You should have saved me earlier, you dunce!" And he's just, oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do I have to heal him again?
No, don't heal him. He needs to learn the pain.
Ronan is in absolute horror.
He's just looking like this.
Trauma.
Oh yeah, no.
He looks like this, but you can tell it's the 1,000-yard star.
Dude, don't worry. Serena's still holding him like a child.
Wait.
After
Arno will hold Saint Nazir.
Nazir's
Like,
flat.
He's
like
not the
this-
terrible holding his son.
Let's
like this.
let's meet back up with the let's go ahead and go back up
We-
with
we-
Bakuchido and the others and form a
Are
plan
you talking
to
about her?
attack them.
Not a powder.
Oh, the powder.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Serena will look to Zane and look down at Rona as she's holding him and say, "Oh, actually, you guys are two strong men, right?
Yeah. What's up?
There's two big kegs of black powder back inside the cave.
Zane shoots
we-
Ronan a look, and Ronan shoots Zane a look, and it looks like mischief.
We were thinking that we could use it when.
Say no
getting-
more, Serena. We'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys need help?
Yeah, more the merrier.
All right.
Okay, and she'll, yeah, Serena will set Ronan down.
Thank you. And after a bit,
So-
yeah, so you go ahead. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Oh yeah. Lady Rukia. So how do you know Nazir?
Oh, we know each other from way back.
Well, I guess I was just adding for context to how you met him.
We met each other from way back.
You know what? Serena's heard that answer for Nazir a lot of times, so you know what? She'll accept the answer and just kind of.
Nazir puts his hands on your shoulder and goes, "We knew each other from way back."
No.
Well, I suppose that's the only answer I'll ever get from anybody when they
It is
with
true.
you in question.
It is true. I shall uncover my whole backstory to you right here, right now.
Oh, really? I'd
No.
love to learn more about
You fool.
My apologies.
And Nazir will skip away. This will be good. We can set this up, charge it, and blow up the front gate. When we try to move in. We have
We
nothing
have
else to do at this point.
And we have the perfect igniter, and I'm gonna point at Liam.
Yeah, Rukia.
Rukia looks
And you-
very, very confident and proud.
And you need more confidence in yourself.
I just don't want to take the brunt of the damage. You know, despite my kinetic abilities, I'm not actually fireproof.
That's sad.
I know.
Ronan goes, "Yeah, that's really sad. My condolences."
I hope Rukia teaches me how to grow scales.
I don't think you can teach people to.
I saw a movie that had like dragon infusion blood. Like someone infused blood in them, draconic one, and they turned into a dragon.
Yeah, that's called being a sorcerer.
Man, I'm not on committees. Fuck.
Who?
My good friend who is an inventor and the most awesome person who never combusted and never did anything bad in this world, who's actually the best inventor in this planet.
I
Yokaida.
thought that was
Yeah.
Morgan.
Dude, fuck Morgan. He
Damn,
fucks
what-
alien. He fucks aliens.
Damn.
Alien file.
Kaida, I think you need to calm. I think you need to calm down.
No, I fucking hate Morgan. He goes, and you never understand him because he never says shit.
I feel like that's racist somehow.
Do you understand me right now? No, you don't because you fucking don't. It's just random gibberish. It's not real.
What is he on about?
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
I think Kaida is space racist.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
I think he needs to go to therapy as much as I can. Albeit, I get the feeling you guys want me to hold back on the destructive power.
There are unfortunate souls who have been coerced into playing Glenn's games, so I would rather they would not caught in a crossfire.
Very well. I will still lend my support as much as I can. I will be here to help you, and I'll gladly fight alongside you when it comes to Glenn and his wretched crew.
Aohana will nod in.
She'll give you a big tight squeeze of a hug.
Oh.
We gotta look out for each other. It's grim times, but things are starting to look better.
Right.
I think excellent work from you and from the others. I think we're ready. We will have to prepare our forces, extract the resources that we have. In 1 week's time, we will march on Aohana and we will liberate that village.
That's the plan. We'll just keep you updated on any attack plans. I'm gonna go speak with the others now and formulate a plan of attack, so to speak.
Very well, thank you very much, Your Highness. Your efforts have been noted
no,
and...
please, you don't have to refer to me as Highness or with any names or anything. You could just call me
I
Sir
understand
or like
the sense of camaraderie you wish to share. But, please, your social status should not be ignored, Your Highness.
if you wish, Sir Ishido. I guess take Liam.
And he
under your
will
wing.
bow. Alright.
Literally, I guess.
Liam!
Ah,
You're under my wing now.
cool.
We're gonna be training hard, and we're gonna be fighting hard. We're gonna
Awesome.
kill all those people.
Whoa. No.
Oh.
We killed the bad ones.
We're gonna kill all those bad guys.
But like the really bad.
The really ontologically evil ones.
That's... yes.
The ones with no chance for redemption.
Yes. Rukia, do you practice any religion?
Huh? No, I mean, I worship the family. I worship our creator, Lord Izanagi.
Huh. I suppose that's fair, actually. Live in harmony.
Yeah. All that
One
fun
with the
stuff.
world. As the Shakya teaches us.
Yeah, no, you can teach me that stuff, and I will teach you what I know.
Sounds great. Hey, Solskjaer, you want
goes,
in on this? He's not even.
He goes, sorry, what was that?
I'm training with Rukia here, a dragon.
Right. And he'll bow to Rukia, like a very deep bow, and he'll say, "My apologies, Lady Rukia. Perhaps when there's time, I will dedicate my body isn't as resilient as Liam's. But I would not refuse your teachings." And she will place her hand on her hips, and she goes, "Haha, see, more students to join the fold."
We'll see how we fare.
Although you have to like rein her in because it's even a little too much for you sometimes.
Yeah.
That being said, the time spent across the week is training Nazir, Zane, and all of you gathering other prisoners from around the island, as Ishido, Zapakna, and others are beginning to lead them. This is a coalition of about 100 people so far over the course of 1 week. Aohana's forces, their garrison is about around 30 individuals. And you might be wondering, oh, it's overwhelming numbers, we could probably do this, but attacking a walled settlement is always going to be more difficult, even with a numbers advantage. And it is unspoken, but it is going to be assumed that some ex-prisoners may lose their lives fighting for the village, and those who had escaped the village may also risk taking action here as well.
No, An old acquaintance of mine.
Oh, yes. From the Moonlight Sentinels, yes.
Yes, ever since the prison break, I've seemed to lost memories, or rather, they have gotten hazy.
Perhaps may be answers for you inside. These memories fading from you with each death, I cannot reverse it. I do not know anyone who could. It is beyond any magic or science that I know of, but perhaps whatever we may find inside the Great Windmill, they say there is something infernal in nature. There may be more answers inside once we've captured or defeated Countess Mila. Zero crosses his arms and goes, is there anything you would like to say, Liam, to any people you may want to speak to? Not so subtly looks over.
I suppose. For the sake of austerity, or whatever.
Touche.
That's right. Go away, gay boy!
We'll chill over by the rock. Over here.
The glorious sitting rock.
Yeah. So Liam, you approach Lila. She is adorned in very beautiful celestial armor. It's got a number of it's got a scripture you don't recognize. It's a partially is in celestial, but the rest of it is in what appears to be some sort of Near Eastern language. She is a spear and a shield, and the only thing lacking here, of course, is just her helmet. As she has yet to put on like the protective hood that is wrapped around her head, so her hair is still free, and she looks at you with a big old smile. Especially since I do not know what fate may have in store for you, and the last thing I would like is you to resent me or your father for what we have done. But I promise to tell you. Perhaps if you give me a year's time, maybe then I'll be ready to give you what is necessary, what you think you deserve.
A year? Well, sure. Whatever is comfortable. I'm not planning on dying.
Of course you can't die. You have my blood flowing in you. You're stronger than every average person, and you have the fire burning within you. You have passion. You have drive.
Whose flame is passion?
Drive?
One directly. Your recessive genes are dominant. I don't know biology, but regardless, the fire within you is stronger than any I've seen in a while. What you may not see in the dark, you can most certainly fill it in with the light.
Suppose that is one wise way of seeing it. Well, not much can be done talking about my unknown heritage becoming known to me in such a fashion. Still irritates me a bit, but I'll see past that anger. And I'll see if I can work some divinity into my techniques.
Without his express permission. And I have told him to stay back. He has been insistent that he would want to intervene, but he would only hold you back, in my opinion.
I somehow feel like you're underselling him, but maybe life as a salesman really did change him. Apparently, he's related to the Ptolemies, and he points back at Sarna.
He's worked with nobility and royalty in the past, yes. He was a shinobi.
A shinobi?
Yes. He had a whole team with him, actually. He wasn't the leader, but he was most certainly the most charming in my opinion. Through it, I cannot say. But I'm here to protect a friend, and I am proud to have my son do the same.
We'll see how successful I am. But very well.
And she looks like she wants to go in for a hug.
He'll just then he'll open up his arms just.
And she will give you a big old tight squeeze. She lifts you up in the air.
Okay, the lifting is a bit embarrassing.
She'll set you back down, but she's like got her face in your chest. And she's just you can tell she's very much wanted to do this for quite a while.
Alright, and actually I did also meet
Very well.
Ishido.
I hope you got along with them. I did hear Ishido give you a slap, and I did yell at him for that. He should not be putting his hands on you like that.
He's a paladin. He has even stricter morals than I do.
But still, even if he was defending my honor, I don't need it to be defended on his behalf.
No, well, I suppose that shows the difference in our dispositions then. Can't say I would slap someone for your sake. No offense.
No, I understand.
Anyways, I suppose we'll be off.
Good luck, Liam. Moonlight be with you.
I'll see you later, Lila.
I think those scamps, under the orders of Glyn, they were supposed to be my minions, but they betrayed me. I don't understand why. Maybe Glyn offered them something good, but it doesn't matter now.
Hey, that bastard knows his ways.
But yeah, no, if you want a true Oniromancer, you will have to look up somewhere in Edo, probably, when we return. Not that I can return, but when you all return.
Not really, just mostly. It was just curious seeing such a well-structured dream, and also how much she was in the Fuji Mountain. You said.
Mm-hmm.
You really put it almost in like on a I don't know how to explain it. You put it almost like a pedestal, the Fuji Mountain, because it was significantly larger, just all grandiose, and you're on top and everything.
Sacred. We came forth from his spilled blood. I can't tell you who's the oldest or the youngest, but it certainly feels like I'm the youngest. And yeah, I have lots of siblings. A lot of them also magma dragons. Some of them not magma dragons. I've met a couple of them. I've went west, spoke to a monkey, went further west, spoke to some tavern god. You know, I haven't gone out further beyond that. But Mount Fuji is home. It's like it's a sacred place.
You feel comfortable there?
Yeah. That's where my siblings and I would go hundreds of years ago now. It's just a nice place.
Do you feel like you're the strongest?
Oh, I'm probably stronger than them.
That's
Yeah,
what I like.
she'll kind of sniff and like pose up.
That's what I like to hear.
Say, I heard you and Liam do sparring matches. Why don't you guys do one more before heading out?
I don't know if he's in the mood for it.
Oh, fair enough.
You should. What, you want to see? You want to watch us fight?
Yeah.
A show?
Yeah, after I've been training him for all this time, I hope he can put some work into it.
You training with him?
Yeah, I've been training him pretty hard. I mean, he's a good student though. Makes me wonder how he was in the Kofukuchi.
You know, I would say that's a little bit cheating because I didn't train much with the teacher. but in the actuality, it's more like evening the grounds. And I'm gonna do a smirk. I'm gonna cast a message
Seeing
to
what's
Liam.
happening. Serena's gonna sigh and get over to deliver medical aid to whoever loses.
Alright, fellas.
It's a waste of time.
The fruits of my labor shall be put on display.
Just like your training, it is a waste of time.
Do you
I don't
consider
know,
my
see it.
training a waste of time, Liam?
No, it was pretty fun.
Yeah. She just brightens up immediately.
Fun, but is it effective?
Yeah, we'll see. I was training towards the siege, but I suppose we could try it in a dueling environment.
I shoot a telekinetic projectile like near his ear. It doesn't graze, it doesn't do anything, just to show.
Okay.
You feel the wind, you feel the air pressure on it.
Liam is just kind of unbothered right now because he just had. He's like, dude, we're at war right now, bro.
Let's see this shit.
And go!
Please
Oh.
target before you attack.
Oh! Okay,
Oh.
we'll do best 2 out of 3. So, Kaida is 1. Another go, boys.
We're using gated 2-liter!
No way.
No
Dude.
way.
A 6! An 8!
No!
You know what? No, I'm gonna do this.
No!
That is 3. The demons have.
666.
Damn you!
Glenn O'Donegan strikes again.
Dude, I rolled 6 3
Six.
times.
6. I think Mephistopheles is calling.
Dude, Liam is gonna get. I don't even care much about losing, but the fact that it's 3 6s, that's fucked up.
And you
That's
guys, killed his son.
Elements is
Oh,
he using? Liam is using.
I don't even need to upcycle your leash.
He limited himself to fire so that he only uses her train or what he trained.
I'm using like force like when he's shooting fire, I'm basically like using a making a force bubble so the fire spreads and doesn't hit him. It's kind of like blocking. And the first round, I just overpower him by simply shooting more than him. It's kind of we both shoot fire and telekinetic projectiles, and and there's just more rocks around me. So I knock him on the ground. And then the second time, basically what happens is the same thing happens, but this time he dodges the projectile, only for the projectile to hit him in the back.
It's so
It's like a boomerang. And yeah, that's it.
You know, he's a strong guy, so don't feel too bad about losing.
I inhale breath so I can pump my chest up.
She'll slap your chest. See, he's a strong guy.
The people always love an underdog.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, it just makes the next win for you that much better.
God, I'm not used to growing scales.
Don't worry.
You going scales?
What do you think I was using?
Wait, where are the scales in your body?
Wait, I see a little bit on your throat. Is that it?
Yeah. I call it Dragon Force. Work in progress.
I feel like I'm missing a reference here.
I
Don't
feel like I am too.
Oh no.
Help Kaida up.
And I dab up Liam.
While, again, casting another,
And Rona's looking down at you like
Garden of
this. Nice match.
Did you get what you wanted, Kaito?
Dude, that's Ronan 1, Kaida 0.
I'm cleaning my...
That's almost worse than our score. It's like a 100% win rate.
Yeah. I'm
You're
pretty
very
proud of
good at this,
that.
Ronan.
You did perform quite well, Mr. Redwall. Your knowledge of battle is very showing.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget to bow, Ronan.
Oh yeah, here. And he'll bow while you're still knocked. He'll bow while you're still knocked down.
No,
He's getting up and then he gets headbutted.
You get headbutted. Oh, nice head. Strong, resilient.
I feel a little bit of psychic surge coming out, and then I try to suppress it so I don't shoot him in the head.
But my
mean,
axe is
sure.
pretty good.
What was that? How did you What is your reflex?
Oh, dude. When I had to fight the men of Lang on the raids we had as a slave, dude, that shit was crazy.
Man, you don't say.
Yeah.
You shot one gun, I fucking bounced the bullet, and by then your axe was already on near my throat.
Yeah. But I didn't want to, like, hurt you really badly, though. But just enough so you know, like, I'm pretty strong, you know?
I respect that.
Yeah, yeah. No, like I said, man, you guys are pretty good. Like, not pretty good, really good. Which is why, like, it's just putting you on the front line. Good luck with that. If you do need therapy, I do have a therapist you can contact after the fighting is done as well.
We're
Who is-
frontlining.
Who is this therapist?
Why did you ask him?
I'm curious.
Wouldn't you like to know? I'm gonna. What I do, Yeah, of course. Like I said, I'm just trying to look out for everyone.
Of course. And I guess I believe my own morals lie in the same kind of path as Liam's does.
Yeah, no, like I said, I took a look when you told us to go retrieve the bombs. I saw a bunch of dead and eaten scamps.
Oh, the eaten scamps were eaten by Lady
Rukia, you
Rukia over
know,
there.
I figured it was Rukia. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if you can kill scamps and you can justify it, that's fine. If you can kill humanoids and you can justify it, that's fine too. As long as you know. You have the convictions and you accept what you gotta do.
Of course, and thank you again, Rob.
Yeah.
Gotta,
No walk
gonna pat him on his head.
He'll accept the pat. He'll pat your head and then he'll make his way back.
I'm gonna walk over to Liam.
In the Kagutsuchi. That's how we met.
I see. So you
So-
wouldn't mind sparring with anyone else?
I suppose not. It's just that, well, it's like, it's our most shared activity, so that's why I
Okay,
really
I
only do
think-
it with Kaida.
I think I understand. Something
Again,
you
I
only do
suppose
with Kaida.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to fighting anyone else.
You wouldn't be
That's
opposed to
fine.
fighting me?
I mean, if you're up for it, sure.
I just think it'd be beneficial for you to fight more than just one person every single time.
Hmm.
And she walks away.
And was this one... this was the one other student that I fought with for a year. Malik